Hi guys, I'm Michał Wrzosek and I am the co-founder of Mangaido, and I would like to show you one of the most important thing on Mangaido, which is comic series from the point of view of the artist. So if you would like to publish comic series, this video might be for you. That's my one of the first attempts of doing this. I hope it will be okay, and so I hope it might help you somehow better understand how Mangaido is working. So let's minimize myself a little bit and let's see what we got here. So this is Mangaido. To be precise, check what's the date of publishing this video, because this website is changing from month to month. I hope it will be much better in future. So take into consideration that this video might be a little bit out of date, but let's start. So, if you are an artist and you would like to publish your comic series on Mangaido, the first thing you should do is register. That's pretty simple. Somewhere here you will see a login button. Click there, register account. You probably will have to check your email for activation link to activate your account, and then you can log in and start publishing on Mangaido. So yeah, comic series are the center of this website, and the other thing that makes Mangaido different from other publishing platforms is that we have translations. So by publishing on Mangaido, you are allowing other people to help you reach new audience by allowing them to translate your comic series to different languages. So for example, we see here not only comic series but recent translations. That's a homepage. And for example, we see here that Gabriel translated Man with Many Problems comic series, that's the name of this comic series, into Japanese. So you got here a comic series in English that Gabriel translated to Japanese. From what I know, Gabriel is a Japanese, and he's translating his own comic series to Japanese. But Gabriel, for example, translated a lot of other series of other users to Japanese. So that's very nice. Oh, and here is Karna. Karna is my girlfriend. She knows a lot about comic series, and she's also translating. And since we are in Poland and we are Polish, Karna and me, so we are often translating from English to Polish or from Polish to English, letting other translators translate to other languages later on. So it happened that someone from Poland published their comic series in Polish, then someone is translating into English, and then based on this English translation, it is translated to Hungarian, Japanese, Spanish, and so on and so on. Okay, so let's start publishing. So that's pretty simple. There is this button here, the first one in the menu. It's the upload button, and here you see two options. You can either upload your artworks or create comic series. So artworks are artworks, just separate images, not creating a story. They are gathered into so-called art books. These are galleries, and in these art books / galleries, people have their artworks. But today we want to publish a comic series. So let's click here. and we are now in the page with all your series. And for example, I have here one series created already, and it's called Test Comic Series. And today we will publish another one. So you probably will have nothing here. You have to click Add New Series. So let's create Test Comic Series 2 with some description. We don't want anyone to see our Test Comic Series 2, so let's keep it in Publish right now. So let's leave it like it is here. Is it for adults? That's a good question. So if you might have like a question or issue. Is your series is adult? So first of all, we allow publishing series for adults on Mangaido. If you have, if you feel like your series is not appropriate for like children below age of 15, you should use only for adults. We didn't create any strict rules about what is adult and what's not. We have over 140 series published in Mangaido, and we didn't need to create any strict rules for since now. Probably we will be forced to do so. So at one point we will come out with strict rules, but for now you have to use your own like sense of thing. Like you should know best. The good thing about publishing adult series on Mangaido is that we are not hiding them in a very weird and hard to find place. So if you are publishing series for adults, it's easily discoverable on a page. I can show you. So if we go here, you see, for example, that's a series for adults that have this special 18 plus icon. Here the same. So I am telling you this because before we have this thing that if you that we try to like hide those series, but I don't know. I'm talking too much about it. So just keep your if you feel like your series should be in adults, let's keep it in adults. The one thing that you should know is that keep your cover safe for children. So because we would like to we will show the covers for all the users. So be careful. Do not use any nudity in cover or something like this. Test series 2, some description. No, let's say it's only for adults. Here you select language. I will select Polish. Genres, let's say it's drama and girls love. I don't remember, did I set any rules about maximum numbers of genres? No. But yeah, here you have the high level categories called genres, where you can decide where your series is laying. We don't have any more precise categories right now. I will try to publish the categories on Mangaido so that you will be able to select more precise categories for your series, letting readers to discover your series much easier. but for now we have this genre. That's okay. Here you can select the cover for your series. For the purpose of this tutorial video, I will use comic series of Nonai. It's a comic series called Nonai by Nerger. I hope she will be okay with it. I'm just using it here for the purpose of this tutorial. I'm unfortunately not creating my own comic series yet, so I will just use some covers here. So as you can see here, we are telling you to use the Safe for Children series covers, and here you can see the best resolution. If you will use this resolution, it will be shown in the best way on the website. So it's if you have some time, it would be nice if you could prepare images in this resolution, but if you will use another one, the website will just crop the image. Okay, so after filling this form, we are clicking what was the button called Submit. We submitted our form, and now we have our series created. But series needs to have chapters. So let's create the first chapter. Chapter 1. Okay. Let's publish it right now. Oh no, let's keep it in draft. We are creating our series and we don't want anyone to see our unfinished series. So let's check the cover. Here, very important stuff. You can set the number of coins the reader would need to pay in order to get access to your series. 99% of our users do not use it, so the content on Mangaido is mostly for free, so people leave it as 0 coins. But if you would like to publish your series and have it accessed by payment, you can set, let's say, 100 coins, and I will quickly explain you how this works. So you can set the cost of one chapter can be between 0 coins and 1000 coins. And what are the coins? So the coins are our internal currency. So this works like this. The reader want to read your chapter and he is prompt to pay, let's say, 100 coins. In order to pay, he need to first buy a package of coins, and I believe the smallest, no, you can now, I believe, buy directly those coins, and this is basically working like this, that 1000 coins is equivalent of $1. So this works like this, that if you set your access to your comic series for 100 coins, so the reader will have to pay 100 coins, so 10 cents for accessing your chapter, and you will get 70% of it. So 70 coins will go to your account on Mangaido and 30 coins will go to Mangaido. And it's made like this, that we have to take this 30% transaction fee in order to pay all the transaction fees, the PayPal fees, and so on. Hold on, I have to recharge. I have to use my power cords. 1 minute, please. I feel like I'm talking too much. Sorry. But I believe it's better to make the video like this. Like, it's almost live. Than not doing it at all. I will make better movie last time. I'm sorry, and I'm really stressed right now. I don't often make videos, so okay. So 1,000 coins is $1. From every transaction, Mangaido is taking 30%, and 70% is going directly to your account or the artist account. So yeah, but you don't need to use it. You can publish for free. It's up to you. Here you have the authorized users section, and if you will have your series accessed by it's paid access, so you select something else than 0 coins, or you will keep your series in draft. You can give an authorization for some users in order to let them access your series. And why would you like to do this? So there are at least 2 scenarios. One is that you would like to have your comic series translated before it is published. So you uploaded your chapter to Mangaido, and then you thought, I would like to have it translated for my premiere date. So you can keep your chapter in draft and talk with some translators and said to them, okay, I will give you access so that you could translate my series chapter before it's published. So here you can like type Shu. Shu is translating often to French. So you can ask Shu, maybe she will translate for you your series. Okay, let's submit our form. So we created first chapter. Now we should upload the images of this chapter. I know that it like this process of and our entire user interface is really shitty, and it's often really hard to find out how this works. So that's why I created this video. So the weird thing might be for you that, hey, I had to create chapter and then I can upload images to this chapter. This could be improved in future. So once we created this chapter, we have this button here, add new images. Let's click it. So now we are on a page where you can upload images. First step is to select images. Oh, and the important thing, what kind of images you should upload to Mangaido. So here you can see that in order to, so all the images that you will upload will be scaled to fit between 720 pixels by 5000 pixels. So why is that? The thing is that Mangaido was created mostly for webcomics, and this kind of comic series are created for the mobile users. So you have very long page that you scroll in order to read. But this is how this works for now, but I'm just now creating a new reader that will allow you, artists, to publish also comic series that that users will be able to read by swiping and changing page by page, and it will look more like a book. So if you created your comic series that it is intended to be published as a book, you often have the situation where the page is kind of connected with the one on the other side. So in near future, like 2 weeks from now, so till the end of 2017 or at the beginning of 2018, you will be able to read comic series on Mangaido as they were books also. So you will be able to choose between publishing to giving readers possibility to read your comic series as a book or as a webcomic. But for now, all the comic series are working like this, that each page is so we have mobile phone. I'm showing you mobile phone because over 70% of users of Mangaido are browsing Mangaido via mobile phone, and that's kind of important. How this looks on mobile phone. So your comic series will be swipeable. Each image will be just a bit below another one with no space between. So make the thing about it when you are publishing your comic series in Mangaido. So yeah, a lot of talking. Just you can experiment, like upload 5 images of your comic series, and then before you publish you can check how this flows. Do you like it? Should you have, I don't know, should you change something? But remember that once you publish your comic series, some people might start translating your comic series to other languages, and once there are some translations based on the images you uploaded, you should consider deleting these images, because you will also break translation. The translator will be able to reapply the translation on the new images, but yeah, you understand, it makes things a little bit harder, and you will have to communicate with translators to give them know that, hey, I had to swap the image in my comic series, and these bubbles, the translation bubbles are now disappeared, and could you fix my translation? Okay, so let's upload Nonai by Nerrier. That's very beautiful comic series, by the way. Let's select all. Open. The thing that is not written here, but it's worth to know that it's really good to keep your files in alphabetical order. So for example, here we have an alphabetical order of the images, of the file names of these images, and this will, by doing this, we will make sure that everything will be in correct order once we upload it. So let's wait a little bit. When the upload will finish, it finished, and now we can show chapter or edit. So let's start by seeing how this looks. Let's click open link in new tab, so to show the chapter, and voila, we can see our chapter, and only we can see this chapter because it's a hidden chapter. We keep. Do you remember we keep the series in draft, and the chapter is also in draft? So we are the only people that can see this this chapter right now. So as you can see, the image is below another image, and so on. This is how this works right now. Um, this makes things, in my opinion, much easier to read for mobile users. But as I said, there will be a new reader also, so you will be able to choose between how would you like to have your series published. Yeah, so below your series you will see like how many views this series have, and this works like this, that every time there is an impression, so someone reload the page and or just came here, the count will be increased. So this is like the best way you can see are someone is reading my comic series. On the other hand, it is pretty dumb counter. I know that because if we reload the page, you will see that the counter increased. But there are a lot of issues with like counting. If you would like to count only one view per, I don't know, per user, it is a lot of work and it's really hard to make this. I try, but I think it's better to have this counter working like this, so that every page impression count, because it is really hard to make it working like in a smart way. Maybe I'm not that smart, maybe, or maybe in future I will figure out how to make this not killing my server and having some smart algorithm that could like filter people that would like to spam, or you know, I could create a very smart algorithm, but I'm sure someone there will be always someone that will be able to outsmart it and break it, so to fake the counter and create a lot of views. But yeah, you can see the author, you can see the series name, there's description, and here you will see all the chapters. Currently we do not see any chapter, even the chapter that we are currently seeing, and that's because you see here only the chapters that are published. Below you have related series, and the way these series are working is that we just checking the genres that were selected and trying to find the other series that are in the same genres. Okay, here you have this translations button, so that's the place where someone can create a new translation, or you will be able to see other translations, select them, close them, see who created this translation, and so on. Okay, let's close this tab. Let's click edit chapter, and if you would like to publish your series, you should change this settings in the chapter and in the series. And that's very important, because I had like 20 questions for now about, hey Michał, I publish a series on Mangaido and for some reason other users can see it. So in 99% of the issues, the cause was that you have to publish the chapter. So click here, publish, then click submit, and then go to edit series, click publish here, and you have to click the submit button below to send the form. It's my fault because it is hard to find that you have to click here, publish, and you have to click one more time on the bottom of the page. Sorry, sorry for the bad user interface. I will try to fix it in the future. But yeah, the issue here is that you have to publish chapter and series. And once you do that, you will be able to see your chapter on the bottom of the page, probably in this new section and in the recently updated one, because since you are creating a new series, it is also kind of dated. So you will be here, and once you gain views, you will, I hope, be in this section. So for example, we can here see the recently popular series. If you go to some series, let's check the Game of Love by Lepun, and you can see the statistics of this series. You will have the same statistics, like be able to check the views in your series also. This is quite new feature, so we are working on it. As you can see, 4 weeks ago something was broken and we lost statistics of all the series on Mangaido. But from 3 weeks it's working, so yeah, good for us. We are really trying. So we have sometimes some failures, but yeah, we have statistics now, so you can see how your chart is changing. Yeah, so here, for example, the comic series page is here. That's the third icon on the menu bar with this book. Is the comic series page, and here you can see all the comic series. There is a video about how to translate. I highly recommend watching this video. I am talking probably much less about stupid things because this video seems to be a little bit awkward, sorry, and too long. Yeah, there is a separate page with series that are only for adults. Once you go in some section, you will be. Oh, let's keep it the water. You can change, the order. You can see Safe for Children, for adults, or you can select. You can select for adults. There are fantasy, or fantasy and horror at the same time. Okay, we can. You can select. Oh, sorry. You can select the language. So let's see, or for adults series that are in French. That's one. We can check. Conspiracy is a really cool artist, Mangaido. She once won our contest with this comic series, Supernatural. It's pretty cool. I also highly recommend reading this series. It's translated into French, Polish, and Filipino. Let's check the Filipino one. Yeah, so as you can see, if you didn't saw it before, the translation's working on the desktop like this, that you hover over the balloon, the text, and you see the translation in Filipino. And Aki is our greatest Filipino translator right now, by the way. Yeah. Did I told you everything about comic series? So you know how to publish, you know a little bit about this coins thing. I will probably make a separate video to talk more precise about the subject. But as I told you, that's another like feature. You are not forced to use it, even though it's pretty cool. And what else? Covers, I told you about the sizes of them. The for adult section, I told you about it. Um, I don't know. Did I forget about something? So, okay, to wrap it up, I highly recommend publishing on Mangaido. And the greatest thing about this website is that it helps you reach people you would never thought about reaching. So, for example, Conspiracy is living in United States, and she published this comic series, and now someone translated, Aki translated it to Filipino, and now lots of Filipino people can read it in their native Tagalog language. By the way, the website is translated to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 languages, and Filipino is on the way. Also, we hope to have Mangaido in Chinese, in Korean, pretty soon. So that's another thing. The website itself is in Japanese, for example. So if you go, I don't know, to this place, you will see everything in Japanese. Thank you, Koki, for translating website. Koki and our other Polish friend, Half Past Monsoon. That's right. We have a pretty big team. If you would like to join, let me know. Our team is always open. Okay, this video is too long. So that's all. I hope you like it. If you would have any questions, write to me. You can write on Facebook, on Mangaido. You can write via email. You can write on Tumblr. You can write on Twitter. I have a Snapchat that I use a lot. You can write me on Snapchat. Yeah, pretty everywhere. And I will try to respond as quickly as I can and help you. So, yep, that's everything. Bye.